Like, Islam doesn't mean peace. Not in Arabic, not in any language. Anyway, the mic is yours. Let us see what you want to say. No, I'm asking you, tell me in the text first. If I show you that this is what your prophet said, what exactly the purpose you asking me? Like, are you suspecting? Are you saying it's not true? Is that to question, to learn? Is it to make you take a negative position of your prophet for saying such a thing? What is the purpose? I want to know. There's nothing is called your mic. You see, I want to know first, because, you know, for me, I prefer to speak with one honest Muslim better than wasting my time with 1 million. Someone he starts saying peace to you, and we are not Muslims, he is either a liar or ignorant. So you have to tell me which one is you. The mic is yours. You had a question about Christianity. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? You are avoiding to talk about the faith of your prophet by saying, I want to talk about Christianity. Why you won't finish what we started? Because simply that will be a problem for you. That will show the hypocrisy of Muslims, who their God and their prophet says to them, you don't say salam to the Christians. But yet the Muslims, they have no problem to be hypocrites, as we showed you in chapter 3 verse 28, where it says, you can lie to the Christians, you can say to them, you are my friend, you can speak to them in a friendly way, as long as your heart is just like this. I'm not changing the topic. You did not open the topic yet. Everybody is my witness. Correct, guys? Did you open a topic? You just said, peace to you all. There's no question. Don't lie. And I stop you because I don't like hypocrisy. I want an honest Muslim to speak to me. A Muslim who greets us with peace is no Muslim. Or he have to admit before he starts that he's a liar. The mic is yours. You are a false speaking person. You see, last time you came to my room, I did not even give you a red dot. 1 dot. But don't start your lies from the beginning. At least wait for them. So I want you to apologize for lying about saying peace to everyone in the room when Islam forbid you from saying that. You're mine.
So, okay, first of all, Christian Prince, all the schools of thought of Islam regard the Quran as the #1 source of Islam, because they regard it as the word of God. So it goes above the hadith, which is the recorded sayings of the Prophet. If a hadith contradicts a verse of the Quran, it is disregarded. So in the Quran, Allah says that his slaves are those who address the ignorant with words of peace. And also Abraham salutes his father with as-salam, with the words of assalamu alaikum in the Quran. And his father was a mushrik, which is the highest level of insult to the creator of the universe, one who associates partners with the creator or worships other than the creator. So we have a lot of evidence from the scripture.
All right, thank you. So you have a lot of evidence from the scriptures, but none of them is provided yet. Because simply, the names you mentioned, Abraham, he said to his father, I have enmity between me and you until judgment day. Do you want me to show you? Do you want me to show you the verse? Obviously, you do not know your Quran. We have enmity until the judgment day, until you convert to Islam. We are enemies. So how you lie to me says, he speak to him saying, peace to you. You are lying to who? To me, that will not work. You can say those things to someone, you know, he do not know the Quran, someone he do not know Islam. Not me. You know that will not work with me. So, no problem, okay, all right. I will show, you know, for me when I speak, I give reference. Right? Chapter 60, verse number 4. Can you post it for us? Can you read it for us? Islam means peace. I insist to show you that you are lying. Chapter 60, verse number 4. Abraham, he said to his people, I wash my hands from you. You worship someone other than Allah. Between us and you, enmity and hatred, until you believe in Islam, which means he is the one who is making the enmity and hatred, not them. He is the one who put in the condition. The mic is yours. No, you have to answer first. I want to expose your lies. Abraham, he hate his family, he hate his people, and he considered them enemies. And you are lying. Here we go. Look what Abraham he said according to Islam. When they said to their people, we are clear of you and of whatever you worship beside Allah. We have rejected you, and there has arisen between us enmity and hatred forever, unless you believe in Allah. So who is the one starting the hatred? Guys, who is the one starting the hatred? It's Abraham, right? Because he is the one deciding when it's going to be ended. He is the one who decides when this will end. The mic is yours, Mr. Islam.
Okay, I'm gonna make an agreement with you in front of the entire room. One question for you, Christian Prince, about Islam, and I will ask one question about Christianity, because it seems like you're trying to run away from my question, my one question, which is scaring you. I will answer your questions as long as you answer one of my questions. And we'll do it by turns. So we'll start with this topic. You're not allowed to change a new topic. If I answer the question, you have to...
Islam, listen, let me tell you something. Last time we give you the mic, last time you came here, you give me 10 questions and then you run. Is that correct, guys? Is that what he did? You Muslims are a bunch of potatoes. You never honor your word. So don't put condition on me, because I know we cannot have agreement with Muslims. Muslims are not to be trusted. We cannot sign an agreement. Because your prophet, he said, you cannot be truthful with the non-believers. So you want to fool me, you want to say, I want to have an agreement with you. Since when I can trust you? Since when we can trust a Muslim? You are a person who followed the devil. And you are telling me, let us have an agreement. So let us say this, let us have a conversation, and you have no courage to answer any of my questions, because last time we spoke for 1 hour, you never answered one. Now I'm looking for my answer. Your mic. Yeah, you had the class. Your mic. Go ahead. Okay, my question. Let me give you my question. When your prophet, his wife, she said, the prophet, he used to imagine himself having sexual intercourse, but he never did. And when his wife, she said, the prophet used to imagine himself doing things, but he never did. As long you are a person who go to university, I'm not sure what is your, what kind of a study you do. I hope it's a medical. What do you think the case of Muhammad? Someone he imagined things happening, but they never happened. What do you think about that? Do you have, did you search, did you ask doctors what they call it, your mic?
You're asking me, okay, so after I answer this question, Christian Prince, you will allow me to ask my question? Can you type yes or no on text? And now everyone will bear witness. I'm asking you a question, Christian Prince. If I answer your question...
You answer the question, you give me the mic. We finish the question, I give you the mic, you answer. Alright? We finish the question. Don't play games. Yes, I said yes, no problem. You can ask me. Now, take the mic. Your prophet, he imagined himself having sex, but he never did. He imagined himself doing things, not only sex. He never did. And this is not at night. This guy is imagining things in the daytime. So, what do you say of that? Your mic. And then you can, after we finish this, you can ask me the question. Your mic.
No, you ask one question and I will ask one question, okay? You're not going to ask...
Abdul, this is one question, not 10. It's one question. Did I give you 10? What's wrong with you? Are you terrified? It's one question. You're a prophet imagining things happening. They never happened. What is the situation? What's wrong with him? What his illness? The mic is yours.
Okay, so this is my answer to you. Have you ever daydreamed, Christian Prince? Yes or no? I'm not. You know, I'm giving you an example. You don't need to answer. My point is, we all daydream sometimes, and as human beings, we sometimes use our imagination. It doesn't mean anything. You're trying to disrespect me by implying that somehow my prophet had an illness for daydreaming or imagining something. I take it as nothing, basically. And I find your question funny. But nevertheless, I've answered you. I find it as something which is normal in human beings. We all imagine and daydream. But here's my question to you, okay? Since I've answered your question.
No, you did not answer my question, and you are a liar. This was not a daydream. This is what your prophet wife, she said, and you are accusing your prophet wife and his family, and even the prophet to be a liar. Because even the prophet, he said that he was bewitched. And you are saying this is a daydream. So which one of you will believe? Correct, people? You see how they lie? I answered your question. You did not answer my question. What daydream, man? This was a dream? You dream, you have intercourse in daydream, and your eyes is open. Are you real? Are you saying to me the prophet, he was having orgasm in daytime, having intercourse when he is not having any one of his wives between his hands? He was what, holding the goat? I'm not changing the question. This is my question. The prophet, he imagined himself doing things, including sexual intercourse or anything. But in fact, he was not doing that. You said to me, this is a dream, daydream. Prove it. Prove it. I have a proof from your Islamic books. Say the opposite. Say the prophet was under the possession of Satan. No, this is not, guys. Is that a new question? Is that a new question? It's not a new question. You are a liar. The question is very simple. The prophet, he imagined himself having sexual intercourse, doing things he never did. You said this is daydream. Your prophet wife, your prophet himself, he said no, he was under the control of Satan. Which one of you will believe? The mic is yours. And you see, I'm giving my reference. I have many of them. Your mic.
Okay, so as everybody in the room heard you, you said imagined. The prophet's wife saw that the prophet had imagined something which he had not done. Now you've rephrased the question into a question about bewitchment, which is a totally different topic. Maybe this is due to your...
Abdul, I'm not the one who make that. It's your prophet wife says that. How come you said the prophet said he imagined, but you did not mention that the prophet wife, she said he was bewitched? You see the hypocrisy, guys? Look what he said. Oh, you are saying to me, Christian Prince, that the prophet wife, she said he imagined. No, she did not say that. She said he bewitched, so he started imagining. Not only imagining. The mic is yours. So the Prophet now is under the control of the devil. Do you agree? The mic is yours.
Okay. First of all, the concept of magic in Islam does not involve the devil. Okay? Does not require the devil. The concept of magic is an ancient sacred knowledge that was brought down in Babylon by the Almighty as a test and trial for mankind. Those who indulge in magic have made kufr, according to the Quran. So the art of magic does not always involve demons. This is according to the Islamic scholars. Now, if somebody is under the influence of magic, it does not necessarily mean that demons are...
No, it does necessarily. Yes, true that Allah is the one who teach magic, which means because he's a devil. If you go to chapter 2 verse 102, can you read for me? Can you read for me? The mic is yours. Chapter 2 verse 102. Your mic is yours.
If you want to continue this debate with me in a respectful manner, I think we should give a mic limit. 3 minutes. I don't respect you red dotting me every few seconds.
I don't care. You want to run, you want to stay, it's up to you. I have to direct my conversation, otherwise you Muslims, you will never answer. Why I want to give you the mic to speak for 10 minutes when you are going to stay away from my topic and answer false questions? I corner you right away in the spot. I show everybody that you are lying. This is the purpose of this talk. Correct, people? Why I want to waste my time, give you time to talk, blah, 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 and you are not saying the truth? The purpose of me here is to show everybody that Muslims are nothing but liars. I gave you the verse, chapter 2, verse 102. It says what? It says, and they follow that which the devils, they are the one who practicing the magic. But yes, Allah is the one who taught the angels, and the angels taught the devils. Thank you very much. It's a corporation. Allah, angels, devils. The mic is yours. Chapter 2, 102. What it does say. Your mic.
First of all, the verse never says Allah taught the angels and the angels taught the devils. That verse does not say that, so you lied.
Isn't it the Quran says the angels, they said everything we know is from Allah? Huh? Are you denying that? You see, guys, the hypocrisy of the Muslims? The Quran is full of verses saying everything we learn is from Allah. And now it's not Allah who taught them the magic. Okay, you know what? Who is the one who taught the angels the magic? People in the room, he said, the verse doesn't say Allah taught them the magic, which means he is denying that. Okay, tell us, who is the one who taught the angels the magic? I will give you choices. Allah, the devil, or someone else. Your mind.
Christian Prince, your God created the devil, okay? Your God also created the devil. Your God also created magic, indirectly or directly, okay? So it is a Christian belief to believe in the devil, and God created the devil. Does that mean God is evil? No.
This is not the topic, Abdul. Am I heard, guys? Am I heard? Listen, Islam. This is not our topic. Our topic is the one who taught. Who is the one who teach people the magic? You said yourself, everybody heard you. It is the angels who came down from the Babylon tower, which is very funny. This is an old legend, fabricated, that there is two angels came from the Babylon tower, and they are the one who taught people magic. And the purpose is to make the man and his wife fight. Oh, amazing story. I just gave you a verse. The verse you are talking about actually saying clearly that the devil is the one who teach people magic. Now, you said it is the angels who taught magic. But who taught the angels? I asked you who? It says, you said, nowhere it says that Allah, He taught them. So the question is, who is the one who taught the angels? Because you are the one who denied that Allah is the one who taught the angels, not me. So who is the one who taught the angels the magic? You am I. You see, Islam, you are in the corner and you are demolished. This is why you are complaining now, right? Correct, guys? You are in the corner. Now, right now we have a prophet who hold a goat, maybe having sex with it, and he think he is having sex with his wife in daytime. We have a prophet wife. She said he never did with us. So he was doing with who? We have a prophet wife and a prophet himself. They are saying he was bewitched. When we asked you about magic, being controlled by the devil, you said it's not the devil, it's the angels. And we opened the Quran and we found it is the devil, who they learned from the angels. And the verse in front of you. So you keep jumping like a monkey. And when we ask you, when you said that it's the angels who taught, I said to you, who is the one who taught them? You said the verse doesn't say Allah. I said, okay, show us who is the one who taught the angels. So the only way for you to run away from the answering is to complain. So who is the one who taught the angels the magic? And as long the verse, guys, somebody post the translation again, especially the part where it says that the angels, they are teaching magic. Sorry, the devils. But the evil, actually the translation, they say the evil one. The fact in Arabic it says devils. Shayateen, Satans, not evil ones, Satans. But the Satans, they teach magic. However, by the way, scientifically, it's proven that magic is false. There is nothing called magic. And this is a fairy tale story Muhammad he came with. So, now, as long we prove that the shayateen is the one who teach magic, and the shayateen have the control of it, and your prophet was under the control of the magic, so he was controlled by the devil. The mic is yours.
So, according to you, Christian Prince, magic was created when Islam began. You seem not to have read your Bible, because magic exists in the Bible. What was Moses doing in the Bible, Christian Prince? May peace and blessings be upon Moses.
They never did magic. If you read the Bible, it says that the monks of the Pharaoh, they said, oh, his magic overcome our magic. For them it's a magic, for us it's a miracle of God. Because they could not understand what is this. Correct, guys? For them it's a magic. For us as believers, this is a miracle of God. We don't believe in magic. Those are, scammers. Those are the one around the Pharaoh. They are monks of magic. They play games on people. They claim that they have power, they have magic. It's false. So when the stick of Moses became a snake, they said, oh wow, this is magic. This is amazing magic. But this is not a magic. This is a miracle of God. We do not believe in magic. You do. Because Islam is a fabrication. The mic is yours. So now we came to a conclusion, you like it or not, that shayateen, guys, notice with me how Mr. Islam, he denied first that shaitan is the one who teach magic. Alright? Did he do? Guys, did he do? Did he deny it? He said it doesn't? Alright. Now the verse in front of us says what? Shayateen is the one who do magic. They taught men magic. Who says that? The Quran. But yet he says no. So Muslims are willing to step over their Quran in order to support their prophet. They have no shame to make up a lie just to make it look like it's better. The mic is yours, Islam mean peace. You want to run away from the topic? Because I see you are posting a verse from the Bible now.
Read the verse, Christian Prince, so the whole room can see that you're a liar. Read your own Bible. The magic and sorcery does exist in the Bible. Don't lie to the room. You've been exposed. Another thing I want to say, you see, he has...
You see, the one is exposed is you Muslims because it doesn't say what you are saying. You are a liar. And you are trying to avoid to answer my question. And you see, I will answer you right away after you finish answering my question. Guys, did he post a verse from the Bible? He have the right to get the answer for it. After you finish it, I will give you the answer and I will show everybody that you Muslims are nothing but liars. Now take the mic and let us finish what we started. Your prophet is under the control of the devil. And we showed you the verse in the Quran says the one who teaches sorceries is the devil. What do you think of your prophet? Imagining things happening, but they never happened. Never. You know what never happened mean? Never. My accusation is, just to make it short for you, your prophet is suffering from mental illness. He is mentally ill. He is unaware of reality. He cannot be trusted as a witness for anything. And those who they are in the room, you will see that the verse there says, speaking about those, speaking about this is a metaphorical thing, that go and continue with your magic and stupidity. We don't believe in magic in Christianity, and we don't have magic. You can stay busy with it, Muslims. You Muslims are so busy with magic because simply you're ashamed of your prophet behave. So, to make it clear, Muhammad is a person who is illusionate. Now, when the Muslim they say to us, the prophet he was illusionate. He was imagining things happening, but they never happened. How we can trust him that he saw an angel, his name is Jibreel? You know what I mean? Do you understand me, guys? How we can trust him that really he saw an angel? If this guy, he cannot even recognize real sex from fake sex. Then he come to us and say in the Bible it says there is magic. He's there, he's saying to them, shame on you. If you continue with your false act, circus, those magic and those stuff, false stuff, disasters will come into you. Come back to God. Stay away from the false fiction. Stay away from the false God. This is what the verse you posed to me is talking about. But according to you, you cannot answer how God, he acknowledged magic. And not only this, he say he is the one who taught magic. And not only this, he designate two angels. Their name is Harut and Marut. Harut and Marut. And if we go and search about Harut and Marut, we will find them coming from the old legends. They exist in the Armenian legends, they exist in the Persian legends, and they exist in the Assyrian legends. And this is why it's mentioned the Babylon. Guys, I want to ask you a question. When the Quran says that those two angels, they came in the Babylon tower, is that the elevator? Listen carefully, guys. In the verse there, it says that they came in the Babylon. The Babylon in certain time, the Babylon tower was the highest building ever people know. So people, they imagine that the king who built it, he reached out to God. Actually, the Quran speaks about it. Correct? The Babylon Tower simply is built to reach out to God. This king, he want to speak to God, but the Quran speak about it in the wrong way. He talk about it as a pharaoh doing that. The stupid who wrote the Quran, he thought the Babylon Tower is built in Egypt. So the question, why the angels need to come in the Babylon? What is special about the Babylon? So now we have many issues. We have Muhammad, bewitched. We have the devils teaching men black magic. And we learn that the devil themselves, they learn from the angels the black magic. And the angels, they came, and the purpose of the magic they teach is to make the man and his wife fight. What? Guys, is that what God do? Listen to this. God, he sent Allah, he sent two angels in the Babylon Tower. This is the elevator. They go inside the tower, they hit the first floor, they go down and they start teaching men magic. Now what the purpose of teaching the magic? Is to make the man fight with his wife. Are you guys following with me? Any one of you lately is fighting with his wife? If you are fighting with your wife, you should know that the angels who came in the Babylon elevator, they are the problem. They are the one who teach magic, so men and his wife, they start fighting. Do you agree with this, Mr. Islam named Peace?
Okay, so here's my question. Why do you worship Jesus if he falls on his face worshipping Allah in Matthew 26:39? Why do you worship Jesus if he falls on his face worshipping Allah in Matthew 26:39?
Stupid question. It's not even worth to answer because the word Allah does not even exist in the Bible. Secondly, you see the Jewish, when the Jewish people, they practice prayer, they sleep in the floor. The Muslims, they don't do that. The Muslims go down on their knee. So stop being stupid. I can show you right now how the Jewish pray in YouTube. They don't go and sit in their knee and Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. They don't have Allahu Akbar and they don't have Allah. They lay down in the floor. And the God of the Christians have nothing to do with the God of Islam. And Jesus never kissed a black stone. And Jesus never said go around the Kaaba. And Jesus never said go have sex with kids. And Jesus never said when you go to heaven you will have sex with women. Correct, guys? Jesus said he and she will not get married, answering the Jews, but they will be the same as angels. So stop being a fool and say Jesus worship Allah. If you worship Allah, he should teach the same teaching of Allah, which is filth and sex and homosexuality, when Jesus is totally against it. Now we go back to the topic. I understand you are trying to avoid to answer. Your prophet is bewitched. Your prophet is under the control of the devil. You denied in the beginning that devil have nothing to do with it. We proved that this is from the devil, and we showed you the verse. The devil is teaching. The devil is teaching. The devil is teaching. Who says that? The Quran. But the shayateens, they taught magic that was sent down by the angels. So who is the one who is teaching the people the magic? It is the shayateen. And they learn it from the angels. What do you say about that, Mr. Islam? Your mic?
First of all, you're lying. The verse does not say anything about angels teaching devils. You have to show us where it says that. You have to paste the verse and read it out.
Alright, here we go. Let me post the link, please. Sorry for that. He's right. We have to post it, right? Here we go. Open the link and read for us. The mic is yours. Is the link there, guys? Do you see the link? Is it coming clear in the text? All right. Take the mic, please, and read for us. And this is your Muslim translation. We have nothing to do with it. What verse number? Are you telling me all this? You are the one who mentioned the number. Guys, he is the one who mentioned the verse. He does not know what the number. He is the one who told me, no, 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 the Quran says it is Marut and Harut, and now he's asking me what verse. Which means he has no idea what he's talking about. Unbelievable. Very embarrassing. Chapter 2, verse 102. The mic is yours. Open the link and read.
Allah Akbar.
No problem. Take the second bus. Islam, your mic. Or you can go as refugee if you want. Go ahead, Islam.
Okay, let's read it in the room. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most beneficent. Let's read it. Do you want me to read it in Arabic first, or should I read it there, just the translation? Okay. And they followed instead what the devils had recited during the reign of Solomon. It was not Solomon who disbelieved, but the devils disbelieved, teaching people magic, and that which was revealed to the two angels at Babylon, Harut and Marut. Now, where in this verse does it say that angels taught those devils? It says that the devils were teaching people magic that was revealed by the two angels, but Harut and Marut. It does not say that these angels taught the devils, but the two...
Intelligence. Guys, the magic is revealed to who? People in the room. We heard him, right? The magic revealed to who? To who? To the angels. Alright. Now the question then, how the devils, they know about it? It's revealed to the angels. You tell me. The mic is yours. It is revealed to the angels. How the devils know about it? I will give you three options. They hack the computer of the angels. Possible. Number two, they paid the angels a bribery. They bribed them. Number three, one of them, he was dating an angel and he was able to steal the book of magic when the other angel was asleep. The mic is yours. Which one? Choose one. A, B, C.
Okay, look how I will own him now. Continue to read the verse. It says, but the two angels do not teach anyone, doesn't say devils, unless they say we are a trial, so do not disbelieve. So it clearly says in the verse that the angels taught people, as you can read, but the two angels did not teach anyone unless they say we are a trial, so do not disbelieve by practicing magic. And yet they learn from them that by which they cause separation between a man and his wife. So again, you've been refuted, because I know this verse. This verse is from Surah Al-Baqarah. I know the verse. It doesn't say that.
Sorry guys. Islam, listen. Guys, he said that the angels, they will not teach you unless you say we want to do it for a trial. Okay, the devil will say that. Look how stupid this, excuse. What do you mean trial? What do you mean trial? You want to practice trying this in people? You want to try it in people? Isn't it obvious that magic is harming people? So the angel will teach you if you tell them, I'm going to teach, not to make them disbelieve, but a trial. Well, here we go. They did not make Muhammad disbelieve. They put him in a trial. This guy now, he imagined himself having sex, but he never did. Guys, look at the condition. The angels did not tell people unless they say to them, I want to do it for a trial. I wanna cause trouble to people. Oh, this is a good cause. You want to cause trouble. The other angels say to him, oh, you want to cause trouble to people? Yes, sir. I want to cause trouble between the wife and his husband. Oh, that's a good cause. So I'm going to teach you then. This is what you are saying. Everybody heard you. You are saying if you are going to use it to cause a trial, correct guys, did he say that? If you want to use the magic to cause a problem, then it's okay. Because what a trial mean? Islam, what a trial mean? Your mind.
You're losing this argument, Christian. God created the devil in both our religions. This life is a test. God created the devil to allure humans.
Thank you very much. So you are saying that Muhammad was under the control of the Shaitan and he lost the test because simply he controlled him. We got the final point. You see guys, he just admitted the devil, he is doing that to try you. Did Muhammad succeed? Like did he was able to overcome, or the Shaitan was able to control him? Was Muhammad bewitched or not? He was. So Muhammad, simply he lost. And actually this is a proof to us Muhammad to be a false prophet. Why? Anyone knows why? What is the proof of this, that Muhammad is a false prophet? Anyone knows why? Because the Quran says that you, Satan, you have no power over my people except the losers. Except who? The criminals. So when the Quran says to Shaitan, you have no authority over my people, and then we find that Muhammad was controlled by the devil, that means the Quran is saying the truth. What kind of truth? Shaitan can control only the bad ones, only the criminals, only the filthy one. And if we compare that to the Quran, to the other verse in the Quran, we will see that this is mean Muhammad was a bad person. Otherwise, how the devil control him if the Quran says that Allah said to the Shaitan, you have no authority over my followers except, look, Allah he put exception, except the filthy one. What do you say about that, Mr. By the way, somebody post for us chapter 15 verse number 42 just to confirm our reference. Chapter 15 verse number 42. My followers, you have no authority over them except the filthy one. So how Shaitan was able to control your prophet, your mind?
That's the thing, Christian Prince. The thing is, I never admitted to anything. I never said that the demon possessed Muhammad or bewitched him. I never admitted that. In fact, many scholars deny this chain as a weak chain. You know, I don't know what you're trying to get at, but you've lied a lot on mic today. You've said that I've admitted.
You see, you Muslims cannot deny it because it's a verse in the Quran. Isn't it the satanic verses is a verse in the Quran? Isn't it the Quran admit that Allah will take off from the Quran what Shaitan he put in the Quran? People, is that true? Is it true the Quran says Allah will delete what Shaitan he put in? In where? In the Quran. How Shaitan he put in? All of us we know the story of the satanic verses. So when Allah he says, I am going to delete what Shaitan he put in the mouth of Muhammad, how he was able to put in his mouth unless he control him? And the story is there. So You are saying that many scholars deny that? First, you have to prove it to me. I accuse you to be a liar, because this is against the Quran. Chapter 22, verse number 52. Secondly, I can right now, we can go and search and find out if this is a strong hadith or it's a weak hadith. And we will find that this is a strong hadith. The mic is yours.
Yes, the thing is with you, you have not studied the art of hadith, the knowledge of hadith. There are many sahih hadith which are, thrown away because they are hadith ahad. And there's types of hadith. There's hadith mutawatir, which is a repeated narration.
Abdul, just guys, listen to what he said. There's many correct hadith, we throw them away. But he just said they are correct. Like, do you see the madness of Muslims? Do you see their madness? He just said there's many hadith, they are correct, but we throw them away. How you can throw them away if they are correct? Abdul, what's wrong with you, man? If you just name them correct, you yourself, you said they are correct. Who are you to throw them away? How you can throw them away? Who gave you the authority to give them to throw them away? And you know what? Stop playing the game. Here we go, guys. This is the hadith about the Prophet being bewitched. And in the page there, you see last time he did the same. You remember, guys? Last time he was in the room, he said it's weak. I showed him it's strong. You remember? Do you remember the same story? Here we go. The same story again. Open the link. You will see it says it is strong. People in the room, open the link, please. Tell me, does it say at the end of the hadith down in the page, it says Sahih? Did it say the grade is Sahih? It says that, right? So here we go again. His argument is demolished. Play a different game. The game of weak is not working. It says Sahih. Your mic.
Christian Prince, this is really unfair. You're red dotting me before I even get to finish my argument. It's really unfair. Like this isn't a proper debate. All you're gonna prove by this is that you're really disrespectful, and you're power hungry. And you're trying to win this debate. But it's not about winning. It's about the truth. And the truth will come out. The truth stands clear from falsehood, Christian, no matter what you try to do. And at the end of the day, you see, you have to let me finish.
Finish what? You see, for me, I have to make my point and I have to corner you. I know how Muslims, they talk. You talk forever, you say nothing. I'm not going to let you do that. Correct, guys? You believe it's fair, not fair. This is not my business. I don't care what you believe. I'm giving you your chance to talk, and I stop you right away to prove your lie. That's all. That's all. You said that this hadith is weak. Everybody heard you, and you said it's correct, but it's thrown away. I just gave you the proof that it is strong, and you are a liar. What do you do about it? Refute me. People in the room, am I posting the link for you? It says there that this is a correct hadith. Does it say that? Or I'm making things up? Here we go. The mic is yours. Play the wake of week again. Next week, try it. Your mic.
Okay, so you haven't studied the ilm of hadith, the knowledge of hadith. Just because it says that a hadith is sahih, it doesn't mean it has to be taken. You have to understand that hadith.
Abdul, I have no time for stupidity. So you are telling me you're Muslim, you say it's correct, but we reject it. So why you say it's correct? Don't tell me I did not study. I spent my life studying this stupidity. And by the way, this is newly approved to be correct, not only before, which means they confirm the correction of this hadith. Because the one who did that is the scholars who they are not just born long time ago. Many of them, they are born today. As an example, not long time ago, they will exist. Like Al-Albani is confirming that this is a correct hadith. And he never said what you said. Now, you know what? Just to make it short. in the front of the room, show me any source says this hadith is rejected. Is that fair, guys? Is that fair? Am I being fair? I showed you the source of Islamic says this is sahih. This is correct. No problem. Show me the proof, the evidence that this is not a correct one, and you will be the winner. I will apologize from you. You're mine.
Okay, but please give me some time to explain to you. Like, you still haven't given me enough time. Just, try not to red dot me.
Abdul, there's nothing to explain. All what we need is it correct or wrong. Correct, guys? Give us proofs. Don't explain. Simply you explain because you have no proof. You are just a potato. Blah, blah, blah. I gave my proof. I'm giving you your Islamic website. It says sahih. Give me a proof. Says it's not. We do not need explanation. We accept the proof only. Explanation for those who have nothing to say. What? You want to take the mic? You want to tell me in Islam it's very complicated. Some scholars they say this hadith is weak because it was missing vitamin D and C and B and A. And then after we feed them up, still they are weak because simply they have there's not enough iron in the blood. Like, come on. Give me the proof, save the time, and win the argument. I gave a proof from your Islamic website. It says this is a strong evidence. It is sahih. Sahih. Correct. Prove me wrong. You're mine.
Okay, so some people in the room are confused. They don't know what's going on. Okay, so in the schools of thought in Islam, you have the highest ranking text is the Quran.
Okay, people in the room, you have no idea what's happening now. There's Tom and Jerry, and Tom now is chasing Jerry. Now Jerry, he don't know what to do. He have a Mexican uncle. He's going to come from Mexico. He play guitar. But his guitar is so big to put him inside the hole which is in the wall. So now we are trying to squeeze the guitar because Tom is coming soon and we do not know what to do. So how we can squeeze the guitar and put him in the hole? Here's a solution. We called Detective Mr. Monk. Mr. Monk, are you with us? Hello? Hello? Oh, sorry, I dialed the wrong number. Dr. Zakir Naik. What is it? Brother, we have the prophet thing, the prophet story about him being under black magic. What do you say about that? Simply some of the Christians, they say the prophet was under control of black magic. This is true. But however, the prophet was saved by two angels. Two angels, they came to his house. One of them, he held him from his toes, and the other one, he held him from his nose. And the first angel, he said to the second angel, brother, what's the problem with the prophet? The first angel, he said to the other angel, brother, he was controlled by the black devil. Brother, how we can do, what we can do? We have to thirst for the magic. So we went and we searched for the magic and we found it in a whale. Inside the whale, we found a camp. Inside the camp, we found hair from the prophet and was controlled by a magic by a zoo. Thank you very much. So now we have different story. That a guy, his name is Lubayd ibn al-Asam. He's a Jewish guy. He worked for the IDF, the Shin Bet. Somehow he was, maybe he sent Mus'ab Hassan, the son of Hamas, to the house of the prophet. He got some hair, we do not know from where exactly, and then he controlled the prophet by his hair. That was the first remote control in the history of mankind. You get the hair of somebody, you control him by hair. So according to you, you want to tell me a story about what you don't understand. No, we want to understand. The story is strong, is approved by all Muslim scholars, and you are no one to tell me it's strong or not unless you provide proofs and reference. Do we agree, people in the room, or not? We proved, we gave them from their sources that this is a strong hadith. Give me the opposite. Don't explain. I'm not looking for explanation for how we can make it correct. This is not our business. Your scholars already did the job. And they say it is correct. Now, show me where the scholars they say it's not correct. You're mine.
Okay, I'm trying to explain to you, but if you're gonna red dot me again, it just shows that you're scared. So yeah, like you see, the school of thoughts in Islam, they sometimes throw away Sahih Hadith depending on the times, how many times it is repeated from different sources, because some chains of narration over centuries, because you see, the chain of narration goes back to the Prophet. So if it is one chain of narration, it is called Hadith Ahad. And that what happens is Hadith Ahad is weak, because even though it is Sahih, or the chain is Sahih, it's thrown away if it's not repeated from multiple chains of different companions.
Abdul, for the sake of your prophet, who pee like a woman, who put eyeliner, who color his hair to be blondie, prove what you say. Stop playing games, man. Show me that this is not approved. And what do you mean someone, only one person? There's many people report this hadith, including Aisha. This is a hadith coming from Aisha. حدثنا أبو بكر ابن أبي شيبة حدثنا عبد الله بن نمير عن هشام عن أبي عن عائشة. So it's not one single person he did. And I can show you the same story reported in many hadith. So it's not one time reported. No, I don't respect your prophet. Why I want to respect him? Christians in the room, do you respect Muhammad? Give us a reason to respect him. Even Muslims don't respect him. They accuse him of stealing underwear. Do you want me to show you the reference? If you respect someone, even if he did, you don't say to him, you stole my underwear. That is not a sign of respect. Oh, he want to find a reason to run. You see? He have to run. You are not respecting my prophet. Because how he can find an excuse? So what we got in this, we got a prophet who have illusion, a prophet who imagine things that never happened. He said they happened, including sex. And he tried to convince us that was a daydreaming. What daydreaming, man? What are you talking about? Where do you get this from? Where do you get this from? Is that a fantasy? What daydreaming? The guy, he is suffering from what Muslims describe as a black magic, not me. Yeah, it was university time, right? And maybe later we will find that he is the dean of the university, because it's a Muslim university. You know, in Islamic university, by the way, you do not need to be educated to be a dean. Like there is an actor. He applied for university to be a teacher in university, and he was so disappointed because the only requirement they have is to be able to read and write, but you don't have that. But you can be a teacher there. So do you see, guys, how we corner them? Do you see how we corner? If you give the Muslim the mic, you know, some they might say, oh, you are not giving him equal time. Equal time for what? My job here is to corner him, to show the lies. Otherwise, they will never answer. This is why I don't like debates who they are done in TV stations, like 5 minutes for this guy and 5 minutes for this guy, and then the Muslim, he take the mic for 5 minutes, he say nothing. He talk about everything except the question. He talk about everything. But he will never give you the answer. Any Muslim here? Muslims, we advise you to read my books, The Deception of Allah and Quran and Science in Depth. 2 books, they are priceless, because you will find a lot of secrets about your prophet and you would love it. You know, one of the Muslims, he said to me that your book is causing many Muslims to convert to Islam. Like, have you ever heard of a stupid, you know, like statement like this? Make a lot of Muslims convert to Islam? They are Muslims already. So my books making Muslims convert to Islam? Come on.